Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. You're watching Nikki's Makeup. Today I am trying out the Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. This is a very colorful palette and I'm very happy about that. I am looking forward to trying every single shade in this palette and doing endless eye looks. This is the eye look I'm doing today. It's very colorful, and so far I'm absolutely happy about it. I really like the look. I'm loving it. It's very colorful. This is my first time going and doing something very colorful. So let me just show you. So if you want to see how I did this, stick around, and at the end of the video I'm going to share my thoughts about this palette. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just grab some brushes and we're going to go ahead and do this other eye, and then I'll do the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, first I just need to put some concealer on my eye. Just get that. And I'm just going to put this all over like that. And I just realized I don't have my makeup sponge. Alright, got the makeup sponge. Just gonna kind of blend that out. Alright, now that we kind of have that all together, I'm just gonna pick the right brush and we're gonna dive into this, and I'll show you the colors I'm using as I go. Alright, the first shadow I used was Vacay. This really pink one right here, and I know I would normally be using a small blending brush, but because of my eyes I just kind of use this brush right here. This is a Luxie brush 221 flat definer brush. So I know this is technically not the right brush to use for this, but I'm just kind of doing it my way, and it actually worked. I'm going to tap off the excess. I am going to have to use the mirror because this is my first very colorful eye look. So I will try just to, I'm nervous to do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the mirror. Let's see here. It's really pigmented. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm just gonna, well, I'll blend it out in a moment. Next, we're gonna go in, and I need to grab a tissue so I can clean this brush quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my brush here because I want to use the same brush for the next color. And my makeup remover cloth, my purple one, is in the washing machine right now. It needs to be cleaned. Let me see. Okay, I got that cleaned off. I'm going to use the same brush, and we are going to top off with the shade Canary, this really bright yellow. I have never used such colors, and I am so, I'm loving it. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually, like this, but I've stepped out of that big, uncomfort zone thing, and now I'm loving it. I'm loving these colorful shades. Wow, and this yellow, the yellow is so stunning. Okay, we're gonna blend that out later. The next shade I'm going into, I'm trying to remember now. Oh boy. I don't remember. I'm thinking. Give me 1 second. I just want to think. I gotta think real quickly what the next shade I use so that it's it matches. Alright, I have my brush here. This is the Luxie brush 231 small tapered brush. And we're gonna go into Toucan Play, that orangey shade right there. Let me see if I can hold this up and grab some of the shade. I'm going to kind of get rid of the, just tap it off a little bit. I am going to use a mirror. I promise you, once I get used to doing these more colorful shades, I will be more confident to look straight into the camera so you all can see. And this is just going here in the corner. Not all the way, I just did a little bit because we do have 2 other shades to add to this. And now we're going to go into a blue shade. Let me get my brush. I have them over here. Which brush should I use? Let me just make sure I have the right brush. Okay, just for this purpose, I'm going to use this brush here. It's a Sonia Kuchek. It's one of my really older brushes, so probably not the right brush to be using, but we're just going to go ahead and do it. So, for the next color, we are diving into a blue shade. But I will say, I normally am not a fan of blue shades because, you know, I've said this before, blue and I just don't click. But the blue shades in this palette are really good. So I'm just gonna tap off, and this blue shade is gonna go right next to the orange. I am gonna look into my little mirror here, and I do need to build this one up a little bit. It is pigmented, but it does require a little bit of building, which I don't mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just put too much on. But it's not the end of the world. I can fix that. Yeah. I'm just going to use this. And some of the shall just transfer onto my face. That's an easy cleanup. So we're just going to use a little bit more, because I feel like I just kind of wiped it all off. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more product and just do this. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now, the last shade of this eye look, I'm going into one of my favorite colors, and that is purple. So I'm going to be taking the shade here, Adventure. It is such a beautiful, beautiful purple shade. I do want to just tap off to get any excess. And this is just going to go in the outer corner here, and then I will be blending. A lot of people have mentioned with this purple shade, you do need to just have patience and build it up. I am noticing that a little bit, but I don't mind taking the extra time to blending this whole look out. And if I need to, you know, kind of build up the purple shade, for me, it's not a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and do alright. This is how we're looking so far. And another thing I want to do, and I think I need a brush. So let me grab a brush because I want to use this white shade called Cockatoo on my brow area here. So I'm going to grab a brush and also grab a clean blending brush. We can kind of blend this out a little bit. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use Cockatoo. I'm going to use this brush here. And I just kind of want to, whoa, she's pigmented. I may have just used a little too much. But we'll blend. We'll just blend it. So I think I just like, okay, it's blending out. Kind of like I went in with a little too much, maybe even with a heavy hand. I think you need to go in with a lighter hand. So we're going to try that with the other eye here. There, that's okay, that's better. Okay, now it's time to add a little color underneath my eye here, like I did here. So I'm going to be using a little bit of Vacay, which is this pink shade. Just kind of tap off the excess, and let's just do it. Oh, wow, it's like so stunning. I do want to Go in and just grab a little bit more. And I'm going to clean my brush, if I can here. I'd much rather be using my purple makeup remover cloth. But if you don't have it, you can use a tissue. Alright, now we're going to go into the color, what one was it? I think I used Canary, but it could have been also Toucan. So I really don't know what I use now, but we're just going to go for it, and we're going to put a little Canary underneath, which is that beautiful yellow shade there. And I wish I had a way to wet the brush, but let me think. Actually, I do have something. I'll just pour a little water into this little thing here, like a little too much water. And yeah, that will work. And just kind of tap it off there. I want to see if I can get it a little bit more. Oh, wrong side. Right here. Oh, if you wet the brush, I'm going to also do a little more here. Oh, I like it. Alright, I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll be right back. So this is my finished makeup look. I'm going to give you an up close. I am really liking this look. It is the most colorful eye look I've ever done, and you know, I am looking forward to doing more colorful looks. I think the next colorful eye look I want to do is a green look. Let me just grab the palette so I can tell you my thoughts. Alright, about this palette, let's talk about it. Let's just talk about this palette. The Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise. And one moment, you know what I realized I didn't do is mascara. So just one moment. I have to do mascara. Okay, much better. I don't know if you can tell because the lighting's kind of horrible here. We have overcast, chilly weather. It's currently 17 Celsius. And it's going to be down to 13. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. So now that I have mascara on, it's much better. So let me share my thoughts on this Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. I'm obsessed. The shades are very pigmented. They're easily blendable. The purple shade here, Adventure, you do have to have a little patience and blend that up a little bit to the way you like it. I think that, in my opinion, if you were to wet your brush to put some of these shades on, they would come out a little bit more eye-popping. But I'm quite satisfied the way the whole eye look and the pigmentation turned out. Definitely, when I do the next eye look, I will be wetting my brush for all the shades I want to do to see if for sure. Well, I know for sure that if you wet the brush, the shade will come out a little bit more. Because I did try that with, I don't know what color. I think I did it with the purple. I don't remember. I think I did it with the orange. Which one was it? I did do it with the shade Toucan here. I did wet the brush a little bit. And I did notice that the shade kind of came out a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more colorful, eye-popping. I'm obsessed. And I know this is not a new palette, but you know, where I live, I can't find Revolution. So when I was in South Africa, I went to one of my favorite stores called Clicks. And they had all of the Revolution palettes. And they had such a good deal where if you bought two, you got the third one free. So, of course, I bought 3. And the next color I'm going to be doing, like the next eye look, is going to be with these 2 green shades. Green eyes, green eyeshadow. I mean, I just know that that's going to look absolutely stunning. So, even though this is old, and I'm sure you can even find this on Amazon. If you can find this palette, you need to go and order this palette. I think like in the States, this is like going for $15. You know, I don't know. You know, if you live in the States, go check out TJ Maxx. Sometimes you'll get lucky. You can find Revolution palettes. I don't know now because I'm not in the States at the moment. But you need this in your life. You need this in your makeup collection. Especially if you're like me and you've been wanting to try out colorful eye looks. And you need to go for it. I mean, the shades in here, whew, stunning. They're just stunning. I'm really like, I don't know if I gave you like a little close up. I may have, but I'm going to give it to you again. Let's just show you. I love it. I don't just like it. I love it. I really like it a lot. I love the way this whole eye look turned out. I'm very, very happy with myself for kind of stepping out of that little comfort zone and just, you know, really stepping out of my comfort zone and just doing a really bright, colorful eye look. I love it. I'm very pleased with this palette. So, that is it for this eye look. And I will just share quickly a couple products that I tried. If you want to know everything I used to create this whole look, including my makeup look, be sure to check out my description. I will have everything I used linked there. But just give you a quick 1 or 2 palettes. For my blush, I went into the Tarte Peaceful Blush. For my lips, I am using the Essence What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler. And that's all I'm going to share. You want to know everything else, be sure to check out my description. Like I mentioned, I will have everything I use linked there. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Stay tuned because I think I'm going to be doing my next look with this palette, doing a green eye look, using those stunning green shades. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the sub family. Come hang out with Nikki's Makeup. If you enjoy everything beauty, you enjoy my content, my kind of videos I post, then definitely be sure to click on the notification bell. It looks like a bell. Comment and share. I love reading your comments. So definitely please comment what you liked about this palette. If you like the eye look, if you have any video ideas you want to see me do, or any colorful eye looks you want to see me do now that I have this colorful palette. And I hope to see you all in the next one. I know I probably just said that. Have a fabulous evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever time it is you're watching this. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.